What is up, y'all? Welcome to another Saturday Night Live with Jeffroz FishKeeping. What is everyone up to tonight? It's crazy. These once a week, going live once a week just seems like forever ago. I don't know what it is. I've been doing it now for 2 full months, but it just seems like it was forever ago since I saw you guys. So hopefully you guys are all doing good tonight. I know I'm doing really good. I'm still cranking out those videos. I just about finished 4 more videos this weekend. I did 4 last weekend, so it's about time to kind of slow it down, but it looks like everyone is rolling in here. Let's go ahead and run over here to the chat and see who all is here. We got Angela Turner in the house. She says present and accounted for. That is funny. And then we got Denny's Fish. We got Mary from RNH2O. What's up, guys? Daryl Deemer's in the house. What's up, Daryl? Nice to see you. Anthony's Fishy Friends is here. Sweet. I'm not going to miss it this time. Kevin from Mortal Slayer. Like and share, everybody. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Let's see. Meanfish 9 is here. What is up, Meanfish 9? Nice to see you. Got I almost said Kaylee. We got Haley from Oddball Aquatics. She can't hang around, but wanted to say what's up. Nice to see you, Haley. The Fishy Mailman is here. Time for shenanigans? ? Yeah, no doubt. I'm going to be out in your neck of the woods here in a couple of weeks. On the week of the 15th, I'm going to be in town. So maybe might get to hook up with you or something. Let's see here. We got John Bedker in the house. He says, hey. What is up, John? Nice to see you, buddy. We got Dan Slee. What's up, Dan? Stan B 1974 is here. Shelby Ray Lane. What is up, Shelby? Dirt Tankin's in the house. What's up, Dirty Tankin? I said dirt. Dirty Tanking is in the house. What is up? Jamie McDonald's here. What is up, Jamie? Let's see. And then my chat bounced around. Neil Cole is in the house. What's up, Neil? The Fishy Mailman. Pam from 54 Punchy is here. What is up, Pam? Nice to see you. Terry's Tropical Tanks is here. He's not really here, though. What's up, Terry? Got Otter Creek Aquatics. What's up, buddy? Let's see. Who else? Cody's son is here, I think is what it said. Chad Krotz is here. What is up? Is it Saturday already? Yeah, no kidding, man. This week did blow by like crazy. It really did. It was a quick week. Skipper's Aquariums is here. What's up, Tom? All right, Fishy Mailman. Sounds good. Select Pets here. What's up, buddy? Carbon Really is here. And Candy Overalls is here. What's up, Candy? Planted tank question. How long do I have to black out a tank to kill algae? Plants are already dead, and I want to reset it and try again. Sometimes it takes a week to 2 weeks. I know that the last time that I had that problem, I blacked one out for like a week, and it did the trick. And that was like with a algae bloom. So hopefully that helps. We got Joel G from New Zealand in the house. What's up, Joel? Nice to see you, buddy. Who else? Looks like that's about it. So I had one of my Pleco versus food videos this week go semi-viral. Viral I use very, very loosely, but yeah, it's almost got 2,000 views. This week I gained a lot of subscribers, and I looked around everywhere, and I could not find anywhere where someone shared it out, but someone had to have shared that video out this week. So I was kind of happy that, yeah, finally one of my, because I think before, this is like the 15th one. I think before that, like my highest viewed Pleco versus Food was maybe 500 or 600 views. And this one is right at close to 2,000 views. So I was pretty stoked about that. It was, looking back on it, it was really a good one. You know, there's all kinds of things. If you really think about it, one nice thing about coconut is it sinks. Um, you know, so you can cut a chunk of it off and throw it in a shrimp tank, maybe as a vacation food or something, you know. I don't ever worry about that kind of stuff unless I'm going to be gone for like a week or something like that. But you know, like back at the beginning of February when I went down to Florida, I think I was gone for a total of 4 days altogether. And all of my fish and livestock in the fish rooms are all used to, I don't know what you call it, like switch dieting, like where I won't feed them for 2 or 3 days and then I feed them for 2 days in a row, or I won't feed them for one day and then I feed them. You know, I'm all the time just switching it up. I never let it go for too crazy long of amount of a time, but like I went out of town at the beginning of the month and I didn't have any loss at all, which was really good. We got Cody Donovan in the house. What's up, Cody? Q Aquatics is in the house. What's up, Q? Yeah, she says she's going to try coconut. Coconut is really good. Like there's one that I left in the tank that I've still got in a tank. My 50 gallon low boy, I put the other half of the coconut in that tank for the small plecos, and it's still in there and it's still not mushy or anything. And it's been going strong for a week. I've checked the water parameters and they're not affected by it. So I'm thinking that if a person was going to be gone for a week, I would think that they could put it down in there. And I mean, those plecos have grazed on it all week long. Now I've fed them a couple of times this week, other foods too, but yeah, plecos really enjoyed it. And then I put a couple of chunks in a shrimp tank and they really loved it too. So yeah, it really turned out to be Joel G says the negligence diet. Yeah, that would be a good one. The one where, oh, it's 10 o'clock at night. I don't really want to feed him. Wait, I fed them yesterday. They'll be fine. Yeah, Mortal Slayer 82 brings up a really funny one. Jeffro, what music should I play for my Super Reds for romance? Let's see. It's got to be jazz, like a slow jazz or something like that with a good beat. We got Brandon from Mr. B's Fishing Things in the house. What's up, Brandon? Nice to see you. We got Ken Amy in the house. What's up, Ken? Who else? I'd share videos, but I'm the only person I know personally that watches fishy videos. Well, you would be surprised. You know, it's one of those type of deals where I can't remember who I was talking to one time, but they kind of brought it up to me that, you know, if somebody doesn't know that you're a fish person, they don't know that you're a fish person. You know what I mean? Like, I've got somewhere around 1,300 Facebook friends, you know, and no telling how many of those, you know, are really fishy people. And you never know until you see them post something. And then you're like, wow, you're into fish. And, you know, that's how it kind of goes. But you'd be surprised on who you know that really, you know, do, you know, and it could be, you know, places where I share videos are like maybe a group, you know, there's all these different Facebook groups or whatever, you know, if it's a group that, like for instance, the last time I think one of my Pleco versus food videos really got shared was when I did the tofu one. And there was a guy that shared it on one of the Facebook groups that was a really large one that I wasn't even part of. And I just happened to bump across it. And he was mesmerized by the tofu one. And the tofu one is a good one too. That's one that I will definitely feed again. And it's one of those that kind of stays together and it doesn't hurt the tank or anything. And you know, it sinks Tofu sinks. Tofu's really cheap too. Coconut, I can't really remember how much I paid for it. It was kind of hard to cut in half. It gave my bandsaw a run for the money. But yeah, tofu would be a real good go-to. Like the type that I got when I did the Pleco versus Food was firm, and it was a big hit. I mean, Plecos, fish, and shrimp all loved it. Coconut, I bet you fish would have troubles getting it off, like biting it off, because it's kind of a tough texture, Let's see here. Pam says it's been snowing here since last night. I'm in hibernation mode until I work tomorrow. I've been pretty lucky. January and February, we were 6 inches shy of the record snowfall in Iowa. And we had a big storm come up at the end of the month where we were right on the line that we were either going to get snow or we were going to get rain. And we ended up getting like 3 or 4 inches of rain that day. And I can't remember what the algorithm is, but it's something like if you get like 5 inches of rain, you're going to get like 15 inches of snow. So we had a chance to get like a foot of snow, and the places that did get the snow, they got somewhere around a foot. But then the next day there was a big bunch of wind come up, and there was 10-foot snow drifts, and they had to shut off one of our major interstates at the top of the state. It was pretty crazy, but we ended up not getting that snow. We just got rain. So I'd like to see our totals for the winter though, because we've still got probably a foot of snow on the ground, and we've had snow on the ground for over a month. I'd kind of like to see some grass. I'd like to walk on grass. I haven't walked on grass in like 6 weeks or so. Let's see here. Fishy Mailman says we are getting 1 to 2 foot tonight, low of 0. That's why I said you can't take it back. Yeah, I know. I was talking to Mike earlier, and he said that you guys were supposed to finally get some snow, but you guys, I think, are like 6 foot under your normal snowfall for the year. So wham. Annie Confetti's in the house. What's up, Annie? Nice to see you. We got Honeybee in the house. What is up, Honeybee? Nice to see you. Glad to see you could finally make one of these. John Bedker says this winter has sucked. It has been a bad winter. Not so much for temperature. Of course, like yesterday was 34 degrees, and I actually literally was outside in a t-shirt yesterday. It actually felt nice. And I'm not even kidding. Like 34 felt nice yesterday. But yeah. Terry's Tropical Tank says, wonder how much weight tofu can hold. How much weight tofu can hold. Not sure what you're asking there, Terry. How much weight tofu can hold. I know that about the best thing about tofu is it's got a high source of calcium in it. But I don't know what you're meaning by that. No, the coconut is what I cut with the bandsaw. No, the tofu, it just slices, Terry. If I cut it with the bandsaw, it would make a mess. Oh, let's see here. What else do we got? You guys make me laugh. And then there with the chat. Snow, you don't know what snow is. Yeah, I know. I was, back mid-February whenever we were getting one snow. I was, internally complaining about all the snow, just tired of it. And I'm subscribed to Wrangler Star, and he's up in Oregon somewhere. And they had like 4 foot of snow in like 1 week, And I'm thinking, golly, 4 foot of snow in 1 week. And then just the other day, they got like 18 inches of snow in one day. And I can remember one time here since I've lived here. We got 23 inches in a 24-hour period. And that's pretty crazy for us. You know, we don't live close to a lake, so we don't ever get any of that lake effect dumping, you know. So when you get 23 inches in a 24-hour period here, and we had an 18-inch snowfall. Gosh, was it in December or January in 24 hours here? We had like the record for the state that day. But you know, whenever you're not used to it, like we get snow through the winter. I mean, gosh, the first year I lived here, we had snow on the ground from November all the way through March. You know, that was a long winter. Whenever you have to step on it every single day, you know, you just get tired of it. But for the most part, we just have average snowfall here. You know, we get snow, but this year it was just a lot more than normal. And then my buddy Mike over in Colorado is 6 foot under for the year. I'm like, golly. Let's see here. Frank White is in the house. What is up, Frank? Alan Axia is in the house. Anyone got any tips for getting fish to eat raw prawns? Never fed raw prawns. John Bedker says, any chance you're going to the auction in 2 weeks? If that is the week of the 15th, I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be going to Colorado that weekend. So if that is that week, I won't be making it. Cichlid23 says, I heard 1 inch of rain equals 1 foot of snow. Good grief. Tom from Skipper's Aquarium says, Jeffro, do you use canned green beans for the plecos? Do you have to boil a cucumber to feed it to the fish? I do not ever boil my cucumbers. I just cut them up and put them on a fork and put them down in the tank raw. And then on the green beans, I do use canned green beans. They do come, most green beans come packed in salt. So you're really supposed to rinse them pretty good. But nowadays, what I mostly do is I just drain them really, really well and then dump them on a paper towel is what I do. And it doesn't seem to hurt my plecos at all. We have got a $50 super chat. Oh my gosh, from Mile High Plecos. Don't be talking about me when I'm not around. My snow business is my snow business. Thanks for the super chat, Mikey. And you're going to get some snow tonight, it sounds like. Thank you very much, Mike. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Where was I? You have a way of making people speechless, Mikey. Pam says, okay, never mind. Wrangler Star, I haven't watched his stuff in about a year. I almost forgot about him. He's one of those type that sometimes sometimes he rubs me the wrong way, and I have left his channel before. I was subscribed to him back whenever he was down below 100,000 subscribers, and all the way until he got to 1 million. But he had a video out one day that he gets into streaks where he'll do a bunch of videos. Like it kind of gets under my skin. Like he'll do a series where it should have been just one video, but it turns out to be like 8 or 9 videos. And the reason why it's 8 or 9 videos is because he will show a bunch of the stuff that doesn't really need to be shown, and he drags it out and makes it into 8 or 9 videos. And I just don't like that at all. Like, it's tough whenever you're editing, but a lot of that stuff you just got to edit it out and make it into one video. And whenever you come up with a plan for a video, and it turns out to be a longer one, make it a longer one, I guess. But I'm back to being subscribed to him, gosh, for the last few months now, somewhere around in there. He's one of those that I like his stuff, but he does get a little bit edgy every once in a while. And I don't even mean politics. I mean, I would pretty much say me and him have the same agreements on politics, but he takes our ideas of politics and gets a little bit edgy with it. Like sure, I have political thoughts, but I'm also open-minded, and I don't like to cram it down people's throat either. You know what I mean? Like, I love people that have the exact opposite thoughts as me, and I respect their thoughts just the same as I do mine. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Fish Tank Barn is here. What's up, Mike? Whoa, my chat just went blurry and it was gone for a minute. Fishaholic is here. Nice to see you. Mr. B says, my snow plowing contracts start November 1st and go to the end of April. Good grief. Sounds like you guys get tons of snow. Let's see here. Honeybee Aquatic says, so are the green beans in salt water? They're not really in salt water, but there is some salt in the water. But there's also some that are salt free. But if you look on the back of your normal can of green beans, if you got a can of green beans in the pantry right now, there is sodium in it, and I think it's just a little bit of sodium in the water. Lumpy Dog is in the house. What is up, Lumpy Dog? Red Dirt Cichlids is here. What's up, buddy? Chad Crotch says, I received some Bolivian rams last week. They're in QT, but are hiding and not really eating. Anyone have any insight? I've never kept any rams, so I don't know. Maybe they're still adjusting, I guess. A week is a long time. Shelby Ray Lane says, huh? Jeffroz, no politics tonight? Yeah, that can get uncomfortable really quick. I learned a long time ago from one of my bosses. He was actually the vice president of the company. And everybody was talking about who they were going to vote for and blah, blah, blah. And I noticed that he didn't. And me and him were driving later. And I asked him, I said, I've noticed that whenever we're in conversations about things like that, you never bring up what your opinion is or like, what your political beliefs are and stuff like that. And he's like, I've learned a long time ago not to mix politics with business. He said it never goes right, and it is the truth. I've learned the older I get, it doesn't make me angry. If I don't like something that someone says, it just means that I didn't agree with them. It doesn't mean that I get angry or anything like that. But I've seen and I've heard some pretty bad arguments that come from politics because some people just get so into it, and yeah. Dank's here. I didn't even see that little sly dog sneak in. Well, what is up, Dank Tanks? Nice to see you, buddy. Jeff had too many bears. What? I buy my green beans, no salt added. Oh, okay, cool. I've never came across any. So I don't even know where do you get them at, Mikey? Jeff had too many beers. Oh, I thought he said bears. Oh man. Let's see here. Pleco versus plantain. Plantain would be a good one. Without giving it away. If you guys can take a hint, what is a plantain like? I tried that one last night and it didn't go so good. I'll just leave it at that. I did a Pleco versus food last night where the food won. And I'm still going to make a video about it. I think I've got enough footage to be able to just go ahead and make it. So, Dank Tank says Pleco versus bean sprouts. Bean sprouts would be good. Frank White says, what topics are good for YouTube Aquaria these days? Some topics have been done to death. Basically what I do on my channel is I just take everyone along for what I've got going in my fish room today. Like today, if I'm moving a bunch of plecos into another system, I take you guys along for it. I don't really think of it as a topic. Every once in a while, you come up with a video that's kind of, you can name it a certain topic or something, you know. But for the most part, my channel is just basically, I've got 40 aquariums, and anytime I get something in new in the fish room, I try to do an unboxing video for it. Anytime I get some new fish in the fish room, I try to do an unboxing to show you guys my new fish. Anytime I set up a new tank, I try to do a video to show you guys the new tank. And then I've got a couple of little video series. One of them I just started. Let's take a look back. And that's basically my way of showing, you know, I haven't done a fish room tour of all 40 of my aquariums since I was under 1,000 subscribers, and now I'm almost to 2,300 subscribers. So I'm trying to once or twice a month take a look back at an old video or an old aquarium that maybe some of my new subscribers hasn't seen, and talk a little bit about it. So I've been trying to do that. And then I've got another video series that's pleco versus food, that I can come up with any kind of food to feed the plecos, and I can feed it to them, and I just make a video about it. And yeah, so that's kind of helped me come up with topics. And then other than that, I just basically anything that I'm doing, you know, like if I'm setting up my summer tubs, I bring you guys along for it. If I'm setting up a new grow out for the plecos, I bring you guys along for it. I don't try to think about what else anybody else has done or done to death or whatever, because it's just my fish room. My fish room is different than theirs, you know. Dan Slee says, not too hard to find, no salt canned green beans. I guess I just haven't really paid much attention. Actually, that brings up a point that I haven't talked to you guys about. So, gosh, back in 2008, I went on this big health kick. I was pretty bad overweight. Like I weighed like 260, somewhere around in there. And for a whole year, I went on this big health kick where I really started watching what I ate, exercising like crazy. And that's what I started doing again here 2 weeks ago, like right now, somewhere around in there. It's been a little over 2 weeks ago. So I have started watching the labels again and watching what I put into my mouth. And I need to do the same for pleco. So that brings up a really good point. I need to start looking for the no salted canned green beans. Pleco versus dragon fruit. Dragon fruit, I would have to look that up. Any of the fruits I got to be careful with, because if they're really high in acidic content, I can't really do it, because acid and plecos don't mix. So I would have to look up the dragon fruit. What you doing, Dozer? Huh? What you doing? I'd have to look up the dragon fruit. That's a good idea, though. Select Pet says, I'm still waiting on pleco versus chicken nugget. I probably already missed it, though. No, I've never done that. I could probably, if I got enough Hypan Sisters together, I could probably do pleco versus like a raw chicken leg or something. Dozer is just sitting there staring at me. Just sitting right over here to my right. Just staring at me. Come here. Come here. Come on. What's your problem? Oh, okay. I believe DIY projects are always high on demand. People keep improving old projects and share them. Yeah. Basically, if you did, you know, and I see some YouTubers out there, Fishaholic, that I can tell that they are struggling for content. I feel bad for them. And I'm not trying to brag, but man, I never have trouble with content. I never have trouble coming up with ideas. And I think it's just because of my mindset, that the whole reason why I started this channel was basically what my name says is Jeffroz FishKeeping. This is just me and my fish keeping, you know. So, like, if I ever ran out of ideas, every once in a while I get to where I'm thinking, man, I got to come up with some ideas. And then I just sit there and think for just a few minutes. And I'm like, well, if worse come to worse, it does kind of help me that I've got a couple of series going, because the Let's Take a Look Back series, I've got 40 aquariums. So I can do let's take a look back at a lot of them. I mean, I can go back to tanks that I haven't touched on in a long time, and my old subscribers would like that, and my new subscribers would see what I've got. So that is a video that I can make just about every weekend if I wanted to. And the Pleco versus food videos, everybody always enjoys those, and the food that you can feed these things are never ending. I mean, there's always going to be foods that I can come up with to feed my plecos. So that helps me come up with ideas right there. I mean, I would hope that I wouldn't have to revert to those all the time, and that would be the only 2 videos that I ever do. But I do see what you're saying there. And I have seen some fishy YouTubers where they'll do a video and it looks like they're just struggling to come up with content. I feel bad for them, because that's something that I've never had trouble with. Now, the more videos that I make, music is a lot of times, I put music in every one of my videos, and music is lots of times hard to come up with. Like the 4 videos that I made this weekend, I'll have to sit down and find music for all of them. And sometimes that can be hard, because I'll find some music, but it doesn't go with this video. To me, it has to go with the video too, Fish keeping is addictive. I do worry about my fish a lot, what they eat, water quality, and stuff. Mr. Science Geek is in the house. What is up, buddy? Not Nola Jean Ray is in the house. Not Nola Jean Fish Rich is in the house. What's up, Not Nola Jean? Changed your emoji and snuck in on me. Oh, yeah, I did love the Mr. Pleco video. I saw that today, and I love that. The beat was really awesome, too. I think that one will be around for a long time. Let's see here. Select Pet says needs a house band. Yeah, it would be cool to come up with something like that. Mr. B's Fishing Thing says, I don't have a lack of content. I have a lack of time. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. Like last weekend, Friday night, after I got done eating supper, I started making videos, and I didn't get done until Sunday evening. And of course, there was some downtime here and there, but that's kind of what I've done this weekend too. Like last night, I shot a video, and then today I shot 3 videos, but one of them I'm not done with. I'll shoot the rest of it right after my live stream. I'll go finish it. I've got probably, well, I actually won't be able to finish it till tomorrow. But yeah, but tomorrow I'll start out editing. Like last Sunday morning when I got up, I started editing, and I had 2 videos edited before lunch, before noon. That was really moving on pretty quick. And then I edited the second 2 videos after lunch. And that's what I plan on doing again tomorrow. And basically, right now how it sets is I've got next Monday's video and next Thursday's video already scheduled and uploaded on YouTube. And then I've got the 4 videos that I'm making now. And I'm trying to make it to where I can get back ahead again, because whenever I went to Florida, I got so far behind that I was uploading videos the night before, and I don't like to be that far behind. I don't like to be a whole month ahead, but I like to be a couple of weeks ahead. That's where I like to be, somewhere around in there. But yeah, the time, I hear you. The Fishy Mailman says, got to get the phone charging and start doing some water changes. I'll be lurking. We'll have fun, man. D from Down the Wormhole is here. What is up, D? Nice to see you. Kevin Rosenberg is in the house. Loving my school of 20 red Phantom Tetras I got last weekend. They're really cool fish. I don't know that I've seen the Phantom Tetras. If I start to lag, I promise I'll click it back off, but I have got to look up these Phantom Tetras. What were they? Red Phantom Tetras. I'm going to look those up right now. It's got me intrigued. Red Phantom Tetras. Very, very nice. Yeah, those are awesome, man. Very, very nice fish. Dang. Cool, man. Yeah, I love those Tetras. Candy Overalls just shared my Patreon and my Teespring. Thank you very much, Candy. Dirty Tanking says I have a lack of space. This is a 1-bedroom apartment. Yep, that will do it, man. I've actually got enough space where I could probably do 200 or 300 fish tanks easy. Well, I know that I could because I mean Lucas does it in his basement, or yeah, basement / garage. I mean, like if my youngest son would go ahead and move upstairs, there's 2 bedrooms upstairs. My 17-year-old is already upstairs. And then there's one great big giant bedroom up there. If he would move upstairs, I could turn his bedroom into a fish room. And I've also still got the whole basement. I mean, I could do the basement as well. So, I mean, I've got 40, but I could definitely quadruple that easy here. Shelby Ray says, I laughed so hard Lucas got moves. Boy, he was moving, wasn't he? Let's see here. Jamie McDonald says, just drinking enough water every day will regulate your electrolytes and your body will stop compensating for any deficiencies. I was on a eat a big breakfast, which really wasn't too crazy of a breakfast. Usually every morning I would eat like a croissant, sausage, egg, and cheese or something like that, you know. And then I would eat like a double cheeseburger and fries for lunch, and like maybe a triple cheeseburger and fries for supper, or 6 or 7 pieces of pizza. Like in 2008, I went on that health kick for a year, and then I ate healthy for like 2 or 3 years, and you know, I kept the weight off. Actually, I've only gained my weight back the last probably 3 years since I've been single. You know, I mean, it just got to the point where I'm single, eat cheeseburgers, you know. Actually, when you're a single parent like this too, it gets kind of hard when you come home from work to make, you know, good home cooked meals. So you tend to go out and eat. Well, there's not a whole lot of fast foods out there that have very good fresh eating. So it's like a lot of hard work. Palmer Aquatics here. What's up, Chris? What's up, homie? Trying to cure duck lips. Uh-oh. What is up, Chris? Nice to see you. Seth Barnum says, hi, Jeffro. Have you tried out those sump inserts yet? I have not. And the biggest reason why is because I haven't got the tank yet. I ordered these for an Aqueon 75. And the biggest reason why is because that's what Petco sells, and they had their dollar per gallon sale, but the 75s were on half price then, and I just didn't go. I kept on procrastinating. Like I was like, oh, I'll be in town next week. I'll get it next week, and it came all the way down to the last day, and on the last day, I didn't get out of my pajama pants all day long, so I kind of let it go. But it's easy to get a 75 Aqueon. That's what these were measured for. And I just haven't got the tank yet. I just about went yesterday and just went ahead and bought one. But I'm waiting because I hear that in March they're going to do it again. And then I've heard other people say that they won't do the half price on the 75s and the 40 next time. I don't know. We'll see. I've also been looking on Marketplace because I'd be okay buying a used one. The only problem is now that buying a used one, it has to be an Aqueon, you know. But I have not tried them yet. As soon as I do, I will make a video and I'll upload a video on it because I can't wait. I'm also going to probably get some Metalamat and make a couple more chambers than what this one came with. But it's going to be fun. I've never done a sump before. I believe in sumps, and I'm really looking forward to it. But it's going to be a 75-gallon. And the reason why I'm going so big on it is because I plan on getting a 300 or 400-gallon Pleco tank. And I haven't pulled the trigger on that yet either. Let's see here. Let's see here. What's up, Rios? Nice to see you, buddy. Candy Overall says hit the like button, please. That would be nice. We got 60 watching, 35 likes. That'd be nice if we could do a like spike up in here. Fishaholic said running half marathons really messed me up weight wise, especially once I stopped. Yeah, they'll do that, won't it? Eat all the cheeseburgers you want, skip the rolls and fries. Yeah, definitely. I'm not even really on a diet. I'm basically on what works for me. And what worked for me back in 2008 was eating like 7 small meals a day and watching my calories. But now that I'm at the age that I'm at now, I'm also trying to cut out all sodium. I've always drank a lot of water. I drink a lot of water like crazy, like, for sure a half a gallon a day, for sure. And then eat like 7 small meals a day, like really small meals, and exercise. Like I've got a treadmill, try to do like 30 minutes of treadmill a day, and that will knock it off. And I haven't weighed. I didn't pre-weight, and I don't believe in weighing all the time, because I believe if I was to weigh and see that I lost like 20 pounds, I would go eat like 2 triple cheeseburgers instantly, be like, man, I've got this easy, And another thing, back in 2008, I didn't cheat ever the whole year. I mean, I cut out all sugars, all bread. Those are the same things that I'm doing now. I'm cutting out all sugars and all bread. I'm trying to cut out all sodium. Like, I'm keeping my sodium down real low. Jeff Meyer says, hey, man, we're listening along, heading home. Hey, everybody. What is up, AJ? Nice to see you, buddy. Joel says, I'm living the cheeseburger life, too. Yeah. I was a cheeseburger-aholic. No identified sugar, no potato, no bread. Yeah, no potatoes. Like all of my oatmeal and all of my cereals, all are sugar free. Like I don't put any sugar on them and stuff. And back in 2008, that helped me. Like when I cut out sugars, like before that, if I had any kind of cornflakes or like Cheerios or something like that, I always had to put sugar on them before that. But now I can eat it plain. Triple 10 Tanks is in the house. I had Lion's Choice tonight for dinner. Awesome. I had a bean and rice burrito for supper. 1 bean and rice burrito. Yeah, Mr. B's Fishing Thing says weights at pound. Who cares? I don't ever weigh myself. I haven't for a long time. I probably haven't weighed myself since like back in 2008, whenever I got down to the weight that I wanted. I weighed then, and I weighed in at 165 pounds. And I really felt like that was too low. I felt a lot weaker then. I lost 100 pounds in 1 year. And still, I feel like that was too fast, because I would get off balance all the time whenever I dropped down to that weight. And I think what it was is I was used to put my weight into things whenever I would stand up or move and stuff like that. So I was all the time feeling off balance, and I didn't feel as strong. I didn't feel as strong whenever I was that low. So I'm not really going for weight. I'm going for health. I'm doing all of this because of health reasons. Like, I've got way too big of a belly, you know, like it makes me get out of breath whenever I bend over and tie my shoes, which now it's not as bad. Um, I've been able to tell a difference already in the 2 weeks of eating how I've been eating. So Annie Confetti said oatmeal is the greatest. I had oatmeal and a banana for breakfast this morning, and it was really, really good. That was a delicious breakfast. The fishy mailman says I walk 15 to 20 miles a day, so I'm on the seafood diet. Yep, you definitely put in the miles. Denny's Fish Tank says it's not fun having diabetes and high blood pressure, and that's what I was kind of on my way to doing. My mom's diabetic. My dad was a diabetic. My dad had all kinds of heart issues and stuff. And you can't kid yourself. I mean, that kind of stuff runs in the family. And I would rather be healthy than not healthy. So anything that I can do to help that, I'm going to do it. Kevin says I manage commercial lawn care for like 6 huge accounts. I lose all my winter weight real quick. Yeah, I bet you do. Let's see here. Sugar is rough to get away from. It wasn't too bad for me, Danny. Like I was the type that prior to 2008, I could not stand a diet soda. I could not stand it, man. I mean, just like, this fake crap. It just tasted bitter to me. If I was to drink a regular soda now, it would taste like the most bitter. And this happens to me every once in a while when you go to a drive-through and they don't pop the diet thing, and then you have to go around and check each one. And it does. It tastes like the most bitter syrup, like nasty. I don't know how I ever drank a regular soda. But for the longest time, even diet soda, I haven't drank much diet soda at all. Like I'm a water drinker, water and coffee, and that's it. Like even diet soda, every once in a great while, I was having diet soda whenever we would go out to eat. But now for the last couple weeks, we've ate out a couple of times, and I don't get a soda. I just get water when I go. Joel says he eats oatmeal every day. That is awesome. Brandon says sugar is more addictive than drugs. Amanda Dale is in the house. My sister's here. Proud of you, brother, for trying to get healthier. Love you. Awesome hat, by the way. Thanks a lot, sis. I love you too. My sister, I can't remember how many years ago it is now, but she had dealt with some weight due to her thyroid. She's got thyroid problems, and she worked her butt off, literally worked her butt off, and she has stayed healthy and at a healthy weight now for quite a few years. And that's something to really be proud of if you're still listening. It's hard work. To me, it's not that hard of work. It's just mind, and I'm really strong-minded. Like whenever I decide to do something, I'm going to do it, and I do it. So Select Pet says, Jeff, fix the out-of-breath tying shoes with slip-ons. Yep, that would fix it. Just start wearing sandals every day to work. Dirty Taking says, I'm a professional mover. I stay hungry. Yeah, I do too, and I just go ahead and eat. But now I'm eating small little meals. I'm just eating little healthy snacks all through the day is all I'm doing. What are you doing? Lay down. You're acting weird. Lay down. He's probably trying to figure out who I'm talking to. Chris from Palmer Aquatic says he's eating Sour Patch Kids right now. I can't eat Sour Patch Kids. I had a girlfriend that she would get a bag of those for one of her sons, and he would eat it until his taste buds kind of messed up for like 24 hours. He would be like, oh, my taste buds. And you would look at his tongue, and his tongue didn't have any texture on it anymore. He'd ate so many of them and burned the taste buds. John Bedker says had lost 90 in a year doing intermittent fasting, 6 hours of eating, 18 hours of nothing each day, but gained 80 back when I broke my arms. Oh, man. I would like to do that fasting. I'd like to do the one where you fast, because like back in the day, you would fast for like 3 days, but they say that's not as healthy now to do. That you can do like fast a meal, like every so many days, like fast your supper. That would, to me, would be the most important one to do. Like right now, the only struggle I'm having on my eating healthy is my caloric intake is happening at a pretty steady pace throughout the day, but then my supper meal, the caloric intake is a little higher, and I'd like to like balance them to where they're all balanced. So that's what I'm working on right now, to try to get all of them balanced out to where all 7 of those meals throughout the day are pretty much the same. That's what I'd like to do, because that last one, technically you're less active after your supper meal, you know. Let's see here. Drugs taste like purple. Whatever, Mikey. All right, I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. Terry's Tropical Tank says he drinks water and aged hops. Yep, that'd do it. I kind of cut that out too. Like that is a liquid calorie that I can't have right now. Like I'm cutting that down too. Mikey says he can see me as a Jesus sandal kind of guy. Yeah, right. I'm a cowboy boot kind of guy. Let's see here. Terry's Tropical Tank says time to head out for adult beverages with friends. Have fun all. You too, Terry. Thanks for coming in, buddy, and you have a great rest of your weekend. Reels Tank says I can't lose a pound because I smoke cannabis for my pain. Charleston Chews. Oh, those are good, Annie. I like candy bars too. I like chocolate, you know, anything chocolate really. But yeah, I've been doing really good with it. I think what I'm contemplating on doing right now is, do I cheat? You hear people say cheat once a week or cheat once a month. You know, I'm hearing all these different things. You know, should I? Or should I just go ahead and just make this a healthy lifestyle change? Like, I don't want to put that. Dirty Taking says Oreos and strawberry milk. That's good, man. That is really good. Strawberry milk is so delicious. And then there's like these things that after I started eating healthy, you know, that last weekend I ate biscuits and gravy and things like that, you know. But then like the week that I started, when I started thinking about, should I cheat, you know, at the end of the week, you know, I started thinking about all these things that I should have went ahead and ate before it started. Like we got this donut shop here in town that makes these donuts that are cream filled, that are just like the best in the world, the best I've ever had. Like they make your teeth hurt when you eat them. They're so rich, you know. I'm like, man, I should have had one of those before I started this. But that's where I'm at right now. Should I cheat like at the end of the month? You know, I don't know. I almost think it would kind of make me have a setback mentally. Select Pet says, Jeffro, you're a cowboy boot kind of guy. How do you get out of breath trying cowboy boots? Well, even bending over to grab the shank straps to pull them up. That's how big my belly was. And that has gotten better. Cichlid 23 says, I had a giant Mr. Good bar yesterday. Dang, those are good. Annie Confetti says, lifestyle change, always the best way to go. Yeah, I agree. Fishaholic says, time for babysitting. It was fun joining yous for the first time. Have fun, guys, and keep supporting each other. Bye. Enjoying you again. Thanks a lot. You're welcome back. I do this every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I also upload new videos every Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m. Central. But thanks for coming and have a great rest of your weekend. Jamie McDonald says, don't cheat, but if it happens, don't let it set you back. Thanks a lot, Jamie. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Annie Confetti says, then if you start to eat junk food, you can't even handle it. I need to take my own advice. Yeah, but it happens to the best of us. You know, like me, honestly, for the last 3 years, I've just been like, I don't care. But then it got to where like it's starting to affect my health, you know? And like, I mean, like, it just gets to the point where you're taking a shower and you get a cramp because you're trying to reach, you know, your foot to wash your foot, you know, and you're like, I'm getting a cramp trying to wash my feet. You know what I mean? Like, sorry for the TMI guys, but seriously, like, you come to this point where you're like, I've got to get my belly down. You know, my belly's way too big. Dirty Tanking says, I got my Madagascar lace plant. It's epic. Wow. Let's look that one up. Madagascar lace plant. Madagascar lace plant. Did you get that from Dustin? I was on his website the other day and I was thinking that I seen some there. Those are awesome. I had seen those before and I love that look. That is a look that's unlike any other too. Like you don't see any like that. And it looks like it flowers. Excuse me. It looks like it can flower too. Awesome, man. Congrats. Science Gal Aquatics is here. What's up, Carrie? I always feel better when I eat well and work out, but I hate it. Yeah, right now, you know, I'm new back into the game, I guess you would say. And I've honestly been doing good. There was a couple of nights where at night I was getting the grumblies, but it's because my calorie intake is really low. I didn't go too crazy, and I'm also using an app to watch everything. So this app is really nice. They didn't have it back in 2008 whenever I was doing this, but I can keep track of everything that I eat throughout the day. I can keep track of my exercise throughout the day, how many calories burned, and all that kind of stuff. And it's really nice because, like, that stinking burrito that I had for supper tonight, it was high in calories. It was a Taco Bell bean and rice burrito, cheesy bean and rice burrito. And it had over 400, I think it was like 460 calories just for that burrito. And it's like an 8-inch long burrito, you know, like 2 inches around, something like that. But that one shocked me. So that was my whole meal for supper tonight, was just that. I haven't came across the I hate it part yet. I did cut out red meat. One night last week, me and my youngest son went out to eat, and I had grilled chicken breast, and I had the veggies and a salad. And he had a ribeye steak, medium rare, with French fries and Texas toast. And that would be what I would normally get. And it looked really, really good. But I did cut out red meat because we eat way too much ground beef. So I got some of the sodium-free taco seasoning. And back in 2008, I remember buying ground turkey all the time. And I got to where I really loved it. And I made ground turkey tacos this week. And that was delicious. So I'm not really missing the red meat. I'm not really missing the chocolate. I'm not really having cravings or anything like that. I'm staying pretty full because I'm eating every couple of hours, you know. It works for me. It worked back in 2008. I know it's going to work again for me. It's not that hard for me to do. So, but there again, I say I'm pretty new back on it. I've only been doing this for a couple weeks. So, Mile High Pleco says, what are we going to eat when you are here? Well, what we'll do is, I'll just make do. You know what I mean? Like, we'll figure out something. Like, if we go out to eat, you'd be surprised. When you go out to eat, there are healthy things. You have to just look for them, you know? If we go to eat somewhere like a fast food, 9 times out of 10, I haven't been to KFC yet to see what they have for healthy food. But like, supposedly at Taco Bell, there's a real healthy bowl. There's some kind of a bowl there, but I was on the phone when I was at the drive-thru tonight, and I seen the beans and rice, and I thought, well, at least it doesn't have meat in it. I'll get that. But like at McDonald's, they've got grilled chicken salad. Like most of that right there is your salad dressing that you put on there. So try to get the fat-free, I guess, and then don't put very much on it. Like just barely drizzle any of it on there. That helps you out on that one. And then like at Wendy's, they've got their little go wraps that are pretty low in calories. They got like grilled chicken go wraps. They've got side salads too. So like I'll get a go wrap, a grilled chicken go wrap, and a side salad. And their side salads are awesome. So we'll figure it out. Maybe I'll cheat that weekend, Mikey, when I come to see you. That'll be my cheat weekend. Let's see here. Chris says, I can't believe you're a health nut, Jeff. Geez. Well, I've been a health nut for a long time, but I just haven't practiced what I know that works. You know, I've been single for the last 3 years and just cheeseburgers and pizza, cheeseburgers and pizza. I have not ate healthy at all. Candy Overalls is feeding me my medicine. She says, I'm sad. I can't believe he is going to be here a week before us. And the only reason why I scheduled it that way is because my kids are on spring break that week. And that's the only reason, because if I came the next week, I want to be able to stay for a little bit longer, and I don't want to have to make my kids get out of school. They've missed a lot of school this year due to snow, and like it's making them struggle a little bit. So I know Priscilla was saying the same thing, and I feel bad too. But I'll get to see you this year. I can feel it. Yeah, I'll eat your algae wafers, Mikey. All your Pleco food, I'll just eat that. We're going to go to a steakhouse. You can have a side of carrots. No, I'll just get grilled chicken or something. Yeah, I can just eat Plecos while I'm there. Mad Cypress LL is in the house. What's up, Mad Cypress? You just have to look for things that are healthy, a.k.a. not good. I love grilled chicken. Like the steakhouse that I went to the other night, the grilled chicken, it was a charbroiled chicken breast, and it was juicy and flavorful. And I even got some grilled shrimp with it. So I got grilled shrimp and grilled chicken breast with the side salad and creamed corn, which the creamed corn was high in calories, but that was their veggie of the day. And I ate it, and it was good, and I counted it. But the app is pretty cool. I'll tell you guys if you want to look it up, what it's called. It is called My Plate. And I really love it. All right. Candy says KFC and healthy cannot be in the same sentence. I agree. That's why I've kind of stayed away from there, because I don't even think they have a salad. I really don't. And they would be smart if they done some kind of grilled chicken salad, because it's been a few years back. They put grilled chicken on their menu, but I still think it's as greasy as can be. I think they fry it. Angela Turner says, my new diet support group. Diet is a dirty word. We like to call it eat healthy. Pamela Aquatics, or Pamela, oh my God. Chris from Palmer Aquatics says, I miss the fish tank aesthetic in the background, Jeff. Yeah, I know. It's a new chapter though, buddy. I had to do it. I did it, and I like it. I enjoy it. Actually, in my videos that I'm doing, my intros, I'm thinking that it looks pretty snazzy in the background. I still got this wall right here, though. You know, I can do something there. Dirty Taking says good night, Shelby. So Shelby's going to bed. I gain weight just smelling the air in KFC. That's funny. Oh, Shelby was telling Dirty Tanking goodnight, and Dirty Tanking was saying goodnight. I think chicken is such a creepy texture. I learned how to cook chicken to where it stays really juicy. And basically, what you do is you sear it on both sides, and then you put just a little bit of liquid in the pan, whether that be like a chicken broth or just water. And then you put the lid on it and you put it in the oven at 300 degrees for like 8 minutes. And then when you pull it out of the oven, you let it set for 8 minutes before you cut it, and it is just full of juices. And another thing on chicken breast, you know, it helps if you season it way ahead of time because the meat kind of gets that flavor into the inside. So like brining chicken works really good. Don't overdo it with salt because it will be too salty. But salad at KFC is called coleslaw, which is packed full of mayonnaise and sugar. Brian Laws is in the house, says, what's up, Jeffro? What's up, Brian? Nice to see you. I just noticed something, guys. Let's see. Let's read. I'll read out to the bottom here. Candy says, good grief. Ooh, I just heard a gunshot, guys. Sounded like a gunshot. I missed Candy's comment. Let's see here. Where did it go? I wasn't feeding medicine. I am literally sad. When we've been looking forward to it since last year when it didn't work out. Now I'm feeling terrible. Oh. Annie Confetti says lots of stress and you'll lose weight. I think, though, Candy, didn't you say you were maybe going to Aquashella in August? Because that's what I'm banking on. Now I'm feeling really bad. Maybe I'll have to make 2 trips out to Colorado this year. Remember when Wendy's had a salad bar? I don't remember that. Magic 21 Mom is in the house. What's up, Magic 21? McCormick has awesome marinades for baked pork and chicken. I bought every last one of the Mrs. Dash. That's salt-free. You guys would not believe the different flavors that Mrs. Dash has. I think there was 14 of them. There's one that's got jalapeno flavoring. There's the grilled chicken. There's the grilled steak. I mean, there's hot and spicy. There's all kinds of them. I ordered it off of Amazon, and it is awesome. Okay, Jeffro, I got an idea. Do 2 live streams, one from this location since you like it. Then do another live stream with tanks in the background for Chris and those that want to see live stream with tanks. I'll tell you what, this last Monday night, I almost did a Monday night water change just as an old throwback. I almost did that. And one of these days I probably will because I've done 2 months of 1 a week. I'm starting to get the itch. I think what I'm shooting for is at least maybe this is what I'll say so far, because at the beginning of the year I said I'm cutting back to 1 live stream a week. The other night I was thinking about this, and what I'm mulling over in my head is maybe in the fall, so like maybe in August when things slow down after summer's over, maybe in the fall start doing multiple live streams again and do that through the winter. And maybe that will be my normal regimen. Because things have slowed down so much in the wintertime that maybe in the spring and the summer, I will go to one live stream a week. And then in the fall and the winter, do multiple live streams in a week. That's what I'm kind of mulling over. Because I'm missing it. It seems like this one a week thing, it seems like it's forever ago since I live streamed, and it's kind of a weird feeling. The last 3 have felt that way. Mile High Pleco says, pull the kids out of school and stay a few more days. School is for fools. Look at me. All right, guys. I am at the bottom. We're a little over an hour here. I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for the night. Thanks for everyone that came tonight. And yeah, tonight was food talk. It was. Thanks for everyone that came out tonight. And we will see you guys all again next week, same time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Hopefully you all have a great rest of the weekend, and peace.